Hi guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already made your guess about who survives tonight, please do that right now. I've guessed Nate, even though it's very difficult to tell at this point in the show because we're down to just a few people. So here we go, and I will answer your questions, comments during the commercials. I'm very excited. Based on what the show creators were saying on Twitter, it's supposed to be a really good episode, so I'm super excited. And Westworld, yeah, I know. So many people have asked me to watch that. I feel like if I don't watch it pretty soon, I'm going to be like really sorry.
The suspect in custody is Wallace Mahoney's own son, Charles Mahoney. I told you, he just wants to go. You sure you don't want us to wait for your attorney? Just tell me.
The official charge, arson, first degree.
Ooh. Wow. Not good.
Evidence. Anonymous source. They provided information that ties you to the charges.
Wow.
Now, do you want your attorney? You lost your phone.
Last I had it was at the library.
You must have been in contact with your girlfriend, Maggie Travers.
We actually broke up. To be clear, my client contacted you the minute he heard you were looking for him. Now he's reaffirmed his original statement about the shooting. So, can we go?
Any chance you saw this man during the scene of the shooting?
Are we back on this Mahoney stuff again?
Days and days. Clearly, you have enough evidence against him.
What?
Don't speak to my son. Standing in the doorway across the street.
Oh my God.
Because I was going to ask him for directions.
Oh.
Upset, so I crossed the street. You know what I am.
So he also framed Mahoney's son. Interesting. Wow. I thought it was all Frank.
You're in. So you agree you have the right to be pissed off. I didn't said it. You lied. Why? If Charles were your client, you'd have that gun thrown out before he even got to trial. It's got his fingerprints on it. Who shoots her father and doesn't get rid of the gun? How do you know Charles doesn't have an alibi? That this wasn't just their way of catching you? Why? Tell me. It's okay. Is it? I called even the NYPD is only interested in Charles. It's a good headline for him. You heard from Frank? No. Maybe got lucky and he killed himself.
Wow.
Come on, my client's waiting.
Yeah, so basically they charge, or they think that she murdered the person and started the fire.
I had been poisoned with antifreeze. What would you like to say to those who did this to you? I searched my soul. There's no understanding any of this. What kind of children try to kill their own mother?
That whole interview was an Oscar performance. Mr. Duvall, she's probably not even sick. Jared, back me up on this. She's not a nice lady. We don't care. Listen, from here on out, the only feelings you have for your mother are love and devotion. The prosecution has forced us into holding depositions before the trial. Their excuse is that Edith can die at any time. So it would be in our best interest to get the case thrown out pre-trial. Not an easy task, considering the evidence.
Is it true that you and your siblings exchanged text messages about killing your mother?
We were joking.
So you're claiming the text, let's cut her head off and boil it in the slow cooker with the chili, was a joke.
You know how much Mom loves chili. You get why that's funny. Edith will be present at all the depositions. This is a ploy by the prosecution to trigger our clients into saying something stupid on camera. Quite possible, considering who we're dealing with. So you guys had family dinner at the restaurant last week, is that right? If we didn't show even just once, we'd be removed from the will. Sure, that's an example of a question you might not just answer with a yes or no. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of my prep.
How is this guy like one of the people in every episode now?
Yeah,
Simon.
I understand. Great, but I do want to warn each of you that Mom is a genius manipulator. Show any weakness in front of her, and she'll use it to her advantage.
The key to beating this is to make sure the siblings present a united front.
Is it possible one of you brothers did this? No, Son and Jared both love our mother dearly. And do you? Of course. Even though her pet name for you was Big Kahuna's Karen.
They need to speak in detail about their affection for their mother.
I had matured quite early, but she wouldn't let me wear a bra. Instead, she just came up with a nickname.
Half Nelson, because she said it fit my below average IQ. Keep Jared because she caught me masturbating once.
This is a woman who read my diary in front of all the employees at a staff meeting.
If she spills blood, she goes in for the kiss.
So you did want her dead?
You tell me who did it, and I'll buy the drink.
Sounds like they definitely wanted her dead. What's up with that? Thank you, Angela.
Controlling, sadistic power monger who lies through kids' faces, verbally abusive.
Did you just say you want to poison Annalise?
No.
That's what I heard you say.
What's that? Me three?
What a train wreck. Never imagine the word mommy they turn into sniffling ingrates. It would be malpractice to put them in front of the camera.
So, what, we file a motion to postpone?
No, we'll float the prosecution and the suspect. And they'll cancel the depositions completely. Look into any disgruntled restaurant employees first.
Wait, if there's no deposition, then there can be no first chair.
What, you need a prize in order to do your job?
We just started studying for midterms as well.
All right, whoever brings me a good suspect gets an automatic A on my midterm.
Yeah, someone told the police that Annalise, basically was possibly guilty of murder and arson.
How are we supposed to divide and conquer an A? Trust you off.
Like pal, I'm like a straw to remind you, PA. Every woman for herself.
I'm gonna go talk to this busboy.
One right? I'll talk to people.
Tonight is a big night for this survivor reveal. It's going to answer a lot of questions.
They're really gonna kill Frank, right?
As long as they leave us out of the
You would just tell them to put it in front of Don't say that.
She still hates me.
Yeah, but I don't want to think about Annalise right now.
Or the fact that you lied to the police this morning.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wow. Now some of you guys, I don't know if you're in the room or not, but some of you have left me comments about how you think this is going to come down to a Wes Frank confrontation that could start the fire and one could kill the other. I know people missed what happened, and basically you didn't miss a ton. If you missed this opening scene, in jail, Annalise was told that she has been charged with first-degree murder and arson, and that someone basically turned her into police. And there's a side case about this woman who's poisoned with antifreeze, but some of that stuff doesn't usually matter. And the side cases are kind of whatever. Okay. If you can hear me, then Julie DG, I think you guys watch her on YouTube, a lot of you do, told me about some different options to for streaming that doesn't make me go through the Google servers. So I'm going to try that. She just told me like an hour ago, and I tried to look into it, and I was like, I didn't really have enough time to test it out because I might not have had a show at all if I tried to set that up. So I will try that because this is obviously not working on a daily basis. At least it's not like buffering, so thumbs up for that. But we do keep cutting out, which is doing earlier. But anyway, so Loft thinks that Wes will die because what else do we need to know about him compared to all the other characters on the show? And she or he, I'm not sure if you're a guy or girl, thinks that Connor is the snitch. I still am going with my theory that Wes will die tonight. Nate will be the survivor. And I still have a commercial. A couple people told me they have the show back on. I don't know. I know my TV is not messed up, so this stream could be messed up, but my TV is definitely in real time. So I don't know. But I don't know. There's just so many possibilities. I kind of went through those different possibilities in my theory video last week, but there's so many different ways this can go in the finale. So I think it's really hard for anyone to predict everything that's going to happen. If you do, then huge props to you because I don't even think I can do it, honestly. Oh, we got a scandal promo. At least that's what I have right now. I can't wait to see how this goes down with Frank. I don't actually watch Scandal. I used to. Kind of got behind. Really behind. Yay! She's like constantly snacking.
He found Frank once. Maybe he can do it again.
Or maybe you need to call him. Tell him I'm here. Welcome him with open arms.
He's going to reach out to any of us. It's not going to be me.
Why not?
I said things didn't take so long.
Hi, Whit.
Do you really just wait for him to show up?
Just a bit of an drink.
It's only 6. You've only done this week. The truck driver had called 911, said I'd fallen asleep. Nico and Grace were in the car with me. I picked them up at the nanny's. At the nanny's after work. Meaning the happy hour after work.
She's had a big role in this season, honestly.
Over to side the road. Fell asleep with the car running. Nico ran into the street to wave down home. My husband Raul filed for custody the next day.
Hope he divorced his ass.
It's not him I'm mad at. It's me. I'm a drunk mother, and I had to live with what I put my kids through for the rest of my life. Today's my 1-year anniversary. And I'm doing okay. I work my steps. I see Nico and Grace twice a week, supervised visits. They're still upset. They don't hide it. And I get it. They get to be upset with me right now. They get to hate me right now. Okay. I'm real. I'm ashamed of what I did, of course, but I'm pissed too. They won't even look me in the eye. It makes me want to shake them, yell, or something so that they see it. I'll do anything to get them back, anything. I just don't think it means that I should lose my kids.
That's Frank.
What?
It's Reese Coffee, right?
Are you kidding me? You do look a little flushed.
Tell me, there's a there. I'm asking for a friend. So we find the suspect yet? The busboy did not head out. What?
They think I was just with Frank.
Maybe you were both with him. Oh, here's one girl.
That's funny.
Sexualizing the top information is creating a hostile work environment. She's right. Thank you, Chef, for some efforts.
Kayla,
There goes my bitches. Okay. Tell me my waitress is a known Black Widow.
no, she moved to Maine 6 months before the poisoning, but look what Thomas done.
I was gonna get to see his penis.
No, Thomas isn't like that. And we were talking about how we hate him guys sunflowers.
He loves his new guy.
I choose you, Hackachew. Roger Colby, produce manager, and he didn't hack his killer days. Yeah, I've got like 20 other employees. People ask me to look things to do, so.
Yeah, you have time to send lame text messages to your acupuncturist.
Oh, it's still going on?
Yeah, we're going on our 3rd date tomorrow night.
What is up with this?
Sex date, ready to get it in, or is he the one getting it in?
Come on, I'll hear you.
Okay, I was fine with him cruising humper in front of me.
Those were one-offs. You're really falling for this guy.
It's not that serious.
I don't get this at all. I still don't get this with Oliver. Mm-mm. Like he's seriously in another relationship.
Yeah, but I can't sign until the meeting's over.
New man for AK. New man for Annalise.
Bail on the break.
That'd be such a bad thing.
Show your face, join him more often. I'll look you up one time.
Careful. I hear he's a 13th stepper. He's cruising in people.
He's barking up the wrong tree. That took guts. Put me in front of a courtroom, sure, but spilling my dirt to strangers. You get there.
Yeah, Annalise is so gonna hook up with that guy.
So,
Yeah, Soraya's story was great.
Student.
Sad.
The one the police were looking for?
I recommend it. A lawyer.
She's still shady though.
You need one too? Sounds like your husband's got a pretty good case.
Look, I'm just being friendly here to the point where I'm questioning my own self-respect.
You think I want to be friends? I said the only reason I have to come to these stupid meetings is because of you.
No, you're here because you smacked a client. So let's just consider it.
Yeah, they're not gonna be friends.
I'm just hungry. Excuse me, see about the stale donuts.
She's hungry again. I think Ralph is onto something. She's gonna go look for some donuts. Something's up with that.
Whatever happened to you being totally against me doing any illegal hacking?
I saw GPA quarter.
You're being ridiculous.
No, you know what's ridiculous is you know you can't hear text in front of me. Why?
Either that or she's replacing alcohol with food.
Yes, he's here the quickest so we can't. Oh, he can hit you with those fruits, the champagne glass.
Oh yeah, so that people that's the stake of an automatic.
Yeah, Ollie hacked produce guy's email. Guess what he sent someone a link to just 3 weeks before he did his poison. It's an article about
Antifreeze. He emailed this article to someone about 3 weeks before your mother got sick.
I told you we could never do this.
I know.
Guys,
Seriously, can I give you a hug?
No.
You hug me?
guys. You can't show the prosecution that email.
This is our get out of jail free card, literally.
Why not, Karen?
Roger sent that email to me.
Oh no.
We've been seeing each other for the past year.
Oh
He
no.
knew about our text, so he emailed me the article as a joke.
It's a freaking secret email address.
or his secret boyfriend.
I didn't want Mom to sabotage it.
Is that why you tried to kill her
I
too?
didn't. Please, I love my mother. I would never do anything to hurt her.
You need to drop her. Just represent us. Yeah.
What?
You and your boyfriend are the only idiots they can connect us to.
That's not true. It's a conspiracy charge. All the texts implicate all of you. So if there's proof one of you did it, it proves all of you did it.
You mean he go tell me something to you?
Maybe one of you did this to set me up.
Hey! Your depositions are tomorrow, so you all have to stick to the story that we prepared. Can you do that? Or should we just send you all to jail right now?
Interesting. Sometimes I'm just like, when it gets down to near the finale, I just want to not have a side case because I just want to focus on like the people we know and everything and not meet new people. But anyway, hi Brian. I see some other new people. Alexis, thank you so much for being here. Antonio, Butterfly Queen. Yeah, either like she's pregnant, like Ralph is saying, because she's constantly eating, or she is like binge eating rather than binge drinking. Okay, Stephanie. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember you, Stephanie. Okay, thank you for being here. And Bama is here. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I mean, this side case might be okay, but it's just like at this point, I'm just so invested in who survives, who set her house on fire, this Oliver stuff, this Wes and Laurel stuff, all of that. So I just kind of like, I'm not really in the mood to meet these new people, and I know they're going to go away by the end of this episode. So anyway, so Oliver is still like, they're really getting in depth with him and his new relationship, or it looks like it's turning into a relationship, and I just don't understand the focus on that. I'm not sure if that means that we lose Connor this season. I don't know. Ben says, what if Ralph was right and she didn't realize she was pregnant when she binge drank yesterday? Yeah, because she went on that crazy binge, and we've been seeing her eat a lot, so that has to mean something. She just went to go find some stale donuts. But you're right. Whit is saying she hasn't been sick at all. So I don't know really where they're going with that, other than she may be codependent on food now rather than alcohol. I really like the idea of Oliver being the snitch, as Evelyn is saying. Again, I've always not trusted him, and am predicting something is going to happen with him, so I can definitely see that. Bam has never seen this show. It would be so hard for us to explain during the commercials, but it's really good since season 3. If you live in the US, you can watch it on the ABC app for free. And if you have some extra time, I think around the holidays, it seems like I always have extra time to watch stuff. So you might want to check it out then. I don't think Connor will die, honestly, but that's just, you know, I'm throwing out all the different possibilities. I still think Wes will die. I still think Nate lives tonight, but I'm very excited for tonight's ending because it's going to be huge, because we don't have that many people who could survive. We're really down to like a few people. I know, we've always thought something was going on with Oliver, and still people get really angry with me, and they did last week because I said I think he's kind of shady, and I got some hate in the comments. But you know, I think he's a nice guy, I think, but he's too nice. He's too squeaky clean. We know no dirt on him, and that makes me really suspicious. Corey thinks that this season is lacking the tension the last 2 seasons did. Well, I think it's going to turn out okay. I think the finale is going to be wonderful. They're going to kill off a major person for sure, so that's going to be huge. And then we have this drama about who is the baby daddy of Laurel, and we might have more drama that we haven't even thought of yet. So I think it's okay. You know, okay. Hello? Okay, it's back on.
What are you doing there? No, I just got a meeting with Dee. I see you in my house, but no. Well, it was good to see you. Hey, go with me. They came to the station looking for you.
Ooh.
I wrote your name. It's fine. My lawyer took care of it. Now this guy she recommended.
This is awkward.
I'm good.
I agree. Yeah, Nate always looks amazing. I love that we have 2 Dexter cast members on this show now. Yes.
Mr. Duvall, you wrote that text to your brother and sister just 2 weeks before your mother took ill. Was it? I was just about to. Dark sense of humor can get anyone through hard times. Are you speaking of the hard times you experience? Anyone who works with family knows it's not easy. And how would you describe your relationship with your mother outside of work?
I'd say just like any other mother-daughter relationship.
Because it was so contentious.
No. Even when we disagreed, there was
They
always
hate their
love.
mom.
Garrett, a coworker of yours stated that your mother humiliated you in front of a woman you were dating. You recall this event? I do not. Let me remind you,
Edith then proceeded to tell a story about how Jared once reached under
I bet this woman poisoned herself.
when he was 13.
He was 14 and old enough to know better.
She's trying to frame her kids because she hates them.
Remind her she's not allowed to speak. I apologize.
You must have been angry with your mother for emasculating you like that, especially in front of a woman you hope to be intimate with.
She was never going to screw him.
Ah, she's evil.
He's a virgin.
Oh my
Probably will be till he dies.
God.
Like people want you dead?
Uh-oh.
What kind of monster gets off on mocking
Whoops.
his son?
One of us needs to get off.
I look forward to
She's framing them. She did it. She's framing them. Because it's against all of them. She wants them all to go to jail because she hates them.
Footage can never be shown in court. The explosion gets played for the entire jury at trial.
We argue that Jared had a mental break, which made him legally incompetent to testify as a
A
witness.
mental illness diagnosis only make him look more capable of offing his mother. So we just wait to get our asses kicked in trial? Well, you can pull a rabbit.
I don't know, Antonio.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I still get an A for finding this female, though, right?
Yeah, she totally poisoned herself and is framing the kids so they all would go to jail because she's freaking evil.
This would be easier if I didn't actually like her. I'm scared. Wes. I want to wake up and realize none of this was real.
She looks so pretty.
It's real for me.
It's for me too.
I've wanted this since our first day in class. He answered that question. Just destroyed
Yeah, they're playing it up because he's the baby's father.
You never said anything.
I sure am, Ellie.
Her hair looks great. I think it's like slightly blonder. Looks good. But I see them as more of like brother and sister. I love when I hear Wes talk like the way he normally does. The guy who plays Wes. Yeah, this Wes is good. Like she seems good for him because he's not all crazed and uptight.
What is it? No, it's this being the person of her sort of go away. Okay, I'm just gonna.
I don't know what to do.
That's the truth. Sometimes I lie to protect you, to keep you from worrying. Because I know I can drive a person insane.
No, it's the lies that drive us insane.
Seriously, you ask us to trust you, you keep hiding stuff from us.
She's doing the best she can. We're not asking her to be perfect. Okay, we're just asking her to be honest.
I'm back. I have a new theory. I'll tell you in the commercials.
You're not as smart as you think you are.
So you had things to get off your chest. Let's do this. I want to end up poisoned. So you tell me all the ways you think I ruined your life.
Oh, wow.
Come at me.
She said, come at me.
I said, come at me.
Uh-oh. She's losing it again. Okay, so what if they do this? So it looks like now that Mahoney's son has an alibi, Wes is going to go to jail for this murder, even though he didn't do it. So what if they kill off Wes and make us think that Wes died, but when we come back in the second half of the season, they faked his death to get him out of going to jail and he has to like change his identity? I don't know. I just thought about that. Like, because now he's going to go down for this crime that he didn't even commit. And what if she sets fire to her house and they stage his death And yeah, she is kind of responsible, but she doesn't really kill him. And they make us think he's dead until we come back. And that the shocking thing is that he's alive, but they have to kill him off to protect him. I just thought about that. I don't like fake deaths in shows, and I hate that. But I think if they do that, they will make us believe he is dead. And the sad thing is that he didn't kill his dad. But it looks like he's going to go down for this, though. And she is at fault because she's going to set her house on fire, and she would potentially try to kill him, fake kill him. So I don't know. But they've never tricked us like this before. Like when they say something big's going to go down, it always happens. It's not like a Pretty Little Liars. So I know Frank is the one that should be going down for all of this because he went off on his own and did this. I don't think anybody asked him to go kill Mahoney. So, but I hate fake deaths, and I hate that. And the show would lose a little credibility for me. But I mean, I can't believe we're back on this Mahoney thing again. And I think Wes is going to go to jail for it. Or he knows he's going to go to jail, so he kills himself. That's my other idea. I don't know. Alexis says, you think that the death in the house was intentional, but don't think Laurel was meant to be hurt. I don't think Laurel was meant to be hurt either. Absolutely. I loved Annalise just when she was like, come at me. That was so awesome. So somebody sees this. Now, maybe it's a fake death and someone sees it and assumes that, yes, she killed Wes and saw her setting her house on fire or something. I don't know. But I don't want them to, that's kind of like a little bit of credibility that they're losing there. I don't know. We'll have to see. Or would Wes think, you know, my life is over, I'm going to jail, everyone hates me, and kills himself? I don't know. I don't know. See, there's just so many ways this can go. So many ways. I still think Wes is our death, though. But it's like, I can come up with so many new theories every time we see a new episode. Yeah, that's the other problem is Whit is bringing up. I mean, they have the person under the sheet and the paramedics and everybody. I'm pretty sure they would, you know, check for signs of life. And I don't see all of them being in on it. Yeah, I don't really know about this meeting at Annalise's house because Michaela doesn't get invited, and I'm not sure why. But again, our person under the sheet could be somebody lame like Simon or something. And then we still have another dead person that they haven't, because they told us a big person's going to die. They didn't say that big, huge character's under the sheet. That could be our death number one. And then another person dies who's Wes. And I don't know, you know. Did your friend just start watching it like right now or start watching it from the beginning? Because if you start watching it right now, I don't know. I don't think this is one of these shows where you can just jump in because it's all very connected. That's true, Ralph. Wes going along with the idea is, yeah, that's a long shot. But I mean, if he would probably be in prison for life if he goes down for this crime. I mean, if it were me, I would consider it. If I knew there was no way out of it, I was going to prison for life for a crime I didn't commit, I would be like, well, let's fake my death. I don't know. The choices are not great. Alexis thinks the person who died is not very important and thinks Laura will probably die. And that's another thing I've thought of. Person under the sheet, somebody lame, but Laurel dies. Because I do sincerely think a big character is going to die. And if not, then we lose Wes, but we don't really lose him. But I don't think it's going to be like Simon dies and everyone lives. No, because I do believe it'll be somebody big. All right. Ooh, this is actually happening.
I told you to screw that boy. You pushed me to. In what world do I have enough time to think about who you pulled on your skirt?
No.
This is our time. You said that just sit
Ooh. Oh, yes, this is good.
What else would have happened if you just let us go to the police after Sam?
That's true.
You know, instead you started this insane game of chess of running around and lying.
Yep. Lies upon lies.
Amazing, powerful woman. But look at your life.
Oh, man.
No one. I do whatever you say. That's what our relationship is. You controlling me and me following your orders like some
Wow.
puppet.
I thought my father was a bully, but you take it to a whole other level.
Oh, my God.
We're all basket cases. But you don't need you like that.
I mean, you don't respect any of us. But the worst part is that I don't think you respect yourself.
It makes me feel sick.
It's the part of me still just wants to leave.
Okay, Rob. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah, this is good.
I didn't know it was
It just
possible.
makes me feel alone.
You're not happy.
I'm scared.
We're not happy.
Look, I wake up every morning and I think maybe we should just go to
None
jail.
of us are
But
happy.
it's making me act insane. Only
Confused, miserable,
Wow.
pissed off,
hopeless. Toxic.
insane, exhausted, excited.
Getting tired.
They're like trapped with her. Ooh, Wes won't do it.
I can take it, Wes. It's not that.
Oh, hi, Brianna. Thanks for being here.
How I feel about you.
Oh, wow. What was the last thing Connor said?
Get a good night's sleep. I'll start fresh tomorrow.
I don't know why she just asked for that. Oh, no, it's all over with the new guy.
Are you shocked? You're not? It's not how your body looks. It's how you use it. Okay. All right. Okay. You just stay right there. Thank you. If you're feeling this, you can react however he wants to react. The most important thing is that you just be you.
I wonder if this guy's going to take this the wrong way.
You don't have to see it. I hope you don't mind. I went into your drawer. Just figured we could probably use this. Yeah, that depends. Oh, I see. Now you're gonna play. Hard to get. Thomas, I'm listening. Pause. Like undetectable. Like I went to the doctor a week ago, which means if we use a condom, it's actually safer to have sex with me than it is with someone who says he's negative, but then like hasn't tested recently. Just telling you all this because you're naked, which is awesome. Like, oh, are you mad? No, of course not. I was just really starting to like you. Is that such a bad thing? Oh my God, no. I'm sorry. This is
Whoops.
coming out all wrong.
That's what I think. He should have stayed with Connor.
It's words. This is just new to me.
He's just scared. He's scaring that guy.
Can you understand? I mean, it's just. I don't know. It's a lot to process. Oliver, honestly, I don't know if I'm ready to deal with all this.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew he was going to react that way. Connor is, that's not how Connor would act.
My blood and realized I had been poisoned with antifreeze. At this point, it's not a matter of if, but when. It takes
Maybe he'll get back with Connor now.
Thought you might be hungry. Does that for a minute? A few more weeks of no drinking and they can add fat ass to the
She's eating again.
They're just scared. Totally selfish case.
I know. See, we all knew that Connor was better.
How about using this interview?
Yes, Connor should tell him no.
You could say it biased the jury pool, making a fair trial impossible. You could motion for a bench trial. Or if we do have a jury trial.
I've done nothing but love and gave them everything. Because that's what I'm not.
She feels like that woman. She's like relating to that woman.
Edith poisoned herself.
Ah, I was right.
She doesn't know about carrying secret emails and did it to herself.
You have no proof.
Let's just say I can understand why a mother would want to punish
Yep.
ungrateful children.
Okay. So you confront her during her deposition?
No. You confront her during her deposition. What, you don't want the automatic A?
Yeah, no, of course I do. I just, why me?
Because you're my puppet.
Because you're my puppet.
Mrs. Duvall, during his deposition yesterday, your oldest
This
son,
is good.
Jared, testified that...
My oldest is Nelson.
Oh, sorry. Your Nelson testified that you depended on him for everything.
Is that what he said?
I believe so. Is that not true?
I relied on my son for things any mother would. I just never thought he'd try to murder me for that.
All right. Hang on. My cards got mixed up.
Disaster. Katie, perhaps you should take over. So our witness isn't forced to be up here for too long.
This is a teaching clinic. Just let us know if you need a break. Oh, no. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Here, would you say you're involved in your children's love lives?
There isn't much to be involved in, sadly.
Really?
They're all single, unhappily so.
She's awful.
Oh, because I believe Karen mentioned she was involved with a man who delivered your produce.
Oh, Roger Colby used her for sex. That's not a real relationship.
Wow.
Mrs. Duvall, Karen kept her relationship with Roger a secret. So how did you find out about it?
She must have read the emails.
Call it mother's intuition.
Or did you find out by snooping into her secret emails?
Yep.
You require your employees to lock their cell phones in your desk while they're working, correct?
You don't have to answer that.
It's company policy.
Policy that allowed you to read Karen's email about poisoning you, which is why you decided to poison yourself.
Yes.
How angry you were at them.
I call for a break.
I will not be accused of lies in this room.
Then admit what you did.
Mr. Duvall.
Is this what you wanted? To tell everyone how you feel? You gave your children your life and they paid you back by fantasizing about your death? It devastated you to the point that you risked your life to teach him a lesson.
Mr. Duvall, you have the right to seek advice of counsel.
Children always take their mothers for granted. Maybe now I won't.
Oh, wow.
Nothing further.
Okay, we're done with that because we figured that out. So let's get into the real part of the story now. Laurel did a really good job. I think when she was being nervous with the cards and everything, she was just kind of playing because she wanted that woman to think she wasn't very confident so she could kind of set her up and get a confession. But yeah, that's perjury. She definitely, Antonio, that woman, I mean, I don't know. I think they're going to just be like, she's super old and now she's kind of sick because she poisoned herself. I think they'll let it go. But she wanted them to basically feel bad and be like, oh, we almost lost our mom. Maybe we should be better to her. But she'd been terrible to them for the whole time. Hi, Raina. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so I think definitely Laurel is pregnant. She's pregnant at the time that we see her in the finale. But I think she's probably already pregnant here as well. And when she's pregnant, when she's in the fire or whatever, she's just a few weeks along. So, yes, I cannot wait to see who survives tonight.
I think dentists don't like to recommend.
Love it. Love it. Love it. If you haven't made your guess yet about who survives, please do that now because we probably have 2 more segments. But anyway, about Oliver, I think we all knew where that was going, and he shouldn't just jump around into trying to find a brand new boyfriend, a brand new relationship when he did have something good. That doesn't mean that there's, you know, never going to be anybody else for him, but not everyone is going to be as cool as Connor and is, you know, going to stick by his side and everything. Yeah, I think she was just 3 to 4 weeks pregnant. I think Butterfly Queen is right when she was at the end, you know, so she's probably just like a week right now. And I don't think she knows it. Like, I don't even think she knows it in the finale. So basically, we just have 2 episodes after this one, which is absolutely crazy. It feels like this season has gone by so fast. Now, that is really weird that Frank was just lurking in Laurel's apartment. I agree with you, Evelyn. That was super, super creepy because they don't even know he was in there. I am hoping that this will get Oliver to realize that he had something good with Connor and everyone's not Connor and he should get back with him. I guess he either has keys because she gave them to him, or he just got them himself because he's shady like that. But that was really creepy. Bama wants Angela Bassett to be in this show. Well, Mary J. Blige made an appearance. I know that's two different people, but that was weird. She was just in it for just a little bit. It was kind of useless. If Wes survives, then wow, my theories are out the window. I think we have next week's episode and then the following week. I think they said 2 episodes at the very beginning. I think that's right. Because we still have a few people who can survive. Because we have Nate, Frank, Connor, Wes. I think that's everybody now. And you're right, Raina. He can break in and make it look like he didn't break in because, yes, he kills people like he breathes. I like that. So he has his ways. Yeah, this season, half season has gone by really fast. This episode tonight's going by really fast. And we're all kind of torn about who survives tonight. So that's interesting. So I can't wait to see. Just a heads up, if you are new here or you're seeing this taped and you haven't subscribed to me, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and thumbs up this video. And we will have a live chat tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, but my schedule of everything that goes on this channel is down below. And I also will have my theory video with all my condensed thoughts that goes up on Saturday. Jamie thinks Frank was at the apartment to talk to Laurel. I like this because he still loves her and wants her back, and I think that's highly likely. Plus, she's been calling him and everything, so he probably thought they were on the same page, and he was going to come try to make up with her, and she was with another guy. Okay, here we go.
The rest of you, I suggest you start studying. I'm in the mood to give some lifts.
Oh, she handed you that copy.
I'll trade you my outlines for the rest of the year.
Simon needs to go.
But drinks on me, everyone at Liberty Hill.
Oh, let's try and talk to Connor.
Wow, she's taking her schoolwork seriously.
Hey, are you okay?
He wants to get back with Connor now. Yeah, I think Connor lives. Maybe Connor lives tonight. We'll see.
President Hargrove.
Hi.
Give me your phone.
I'm sorry.
I know the best family attorney in the city.
No need. Will and I are trying to work things out.
And you know he's not going to change his mind. Her name is Nina Horton. She's great.
Thanks.
I do think they'll get back together. May not be this half of the season, but I think they will.
You finally want your shot to come after
I ran into Nate at the courthouse.
They say something to you.
He told me to be careful.
Of me?
I think Oliver does deserve to suffer a bit. I agree.
I'm sorry I left for police.
It's fine.
Charles has an alibi.
You just have to say that you saw someone who looked like him.
And then what? You wait till the next terrible thing happens. I wanted to tell Nate that you should be protected from me.
I'm still feeling sorry for yourself.
Just saying whatever I think.
So they're wrong. You don't have the luxury to feel guilty right now. It's not fair to your mother. She sacrificed for you to have a good life. So that's your job, to live as good as you can. You both know where that.
I still think he dies. It's Frank.
Hey.
commercial right now. You hope Bonnie kills Frank. Oh man, I don't know. Why do I not want Frank to die? I don't hate him. I know most people hate him. I don't hate him. I don't know. Yeah, it sucks that we have commercials again, but when we come back, that'll be our final scene and we'll know who lives. Eduardo says in terms of storyline, killing of Wes is the best idea. They can change everything since it's one of the most important characters. But Ralph says Wes can't die due to him being Annalise's moral anchor that helps ground her as a character. It's tough. It's so tough. I know. Angela hates Frank. Alexis loves Frank. I like Frank. He is a bad boy. He's done some bad things. And I know I can't forget about him killing Lila. That was savage and terrible. But I do like him. You love to hate him. I hate to love him. I hate to love him. There you go. He is a tragic character. I don't even know if I can blame it on his past. I guess we can because his dad was abusive. But like he makes a lot of his own mistakes. But there's something just so likable about him, I think. I don't know. Butterfly Queen needs Frank. I don't want to lose Frank. I'm worried. I'm ready to get rid of Wes. That's awful, I know, but I'm ready for him to go because I think Wes is really boring. I know it's been boring without Frank here. Everyone loves Frank. These comments are so funny. I love them. I love these comments. But I'm concerned about who dies, really, because I'm just concerned. Evelyn loves every character on this show, not like PLL, where you hate Paige. Yeah, I don't like Paige either. I really do like everybody. I mean, I don't dislike Wes, but if we have to lose one of the main people, I pick him. But actually, I like Nate too, but I think my love for him goes back to the Dexter days because I liked him on there. Ralph says, your pick for Survivor tonight is Connor, and death pick will be Nate or Frank. Okay. I'm picking Nate for Survivor tonight, but it's hard. Yeah, I know. She's mad at him because she thought they were running away together and they were like going to be seriously like married or something. But I think Wes is done. Like, I don't know what else we need from him. But the only thing that might keep him around is if he is Laurel's baby's daddy, but that doesn't mean we need to keep him around. Bonnie killing Rebecca was diabolical. That was awful. Absolutely awful because she knew her. At least Frank didn't know Lila. Okay.
Hey.
Seriously? Yeah, Nate's character was on Dexter. He was a cop. Like a cop, just like he is on this.
Did something happen with Thomas?
Probably, Deja. Connor, kick him out.
I'm sorry. It's fine. It's not.
Back to him just because your relationship didn't work out.
So for me to come here just because I'm like,
They are getting back together. Okay. Well, now I do think Connor could die. I'm back. He's probably going to die now because they're back together. Bonnie and Frank are going to hook up. They're going to hook up because he saw.
felt like I needed to do something.
He saw she was with Wes. Yep. Oh my.
I'm so sorry I left you.
Oh no. Don't trust him, Bonnie.
She must have been your first stop. I'm just your sloppy seconds.
Ah.
You're mad. I understand that.
I'm not mad. I'm just bored.
I need to fix things on my own.
And tell me that instead of abandoning me in some motel room.
I was afraid you'd stop me.
I don't believe you.
Whoa.
I lied to Annalise to help you. Risked everything. And you just threw it back in my face. You used me.
And then it's something in me.
I can't believe anything you say anymore.
I screwed up. And I hate myself for that.
Wow.
But I need you so bad right now.
You killed us the minute you left me in that room.
This isn't you talking.
This is the most honest I've ever been with you.
It's Annalise. She's in your head.
Annalise was the only one of us who was right about you.
Oh no.
Sam
He's
just
crying.
fell for your act. And so did I, and that was the worst mistake any of us ever made.
This is sad.
You stuffed your face.
Get out.
Wow.
I said get out.
Oh, CT, yes. Yes, he does look like him. Oh no. Wow. Now he's all messed up. He's gonna do something crazy. He's gonna do something crazy. This is not good. He thinks he's lost everyone now. That is not good for him in the whole story. Is she gonna be with the guy from the meetings? No. Okay. Yes, we've never seen Frank like that. I think he could die. I don't know.
Wait, you two are friends again? We've always been friends.
Yeah, my grandma.
Asher.
Sorry, gentlemen. Duty calls.
Why is my duvet upside down?
I'd probably be drunk too if I already had me on the picture.
I'm not drunk. I'm tipsy. I'll give you my A if you want it. I know how hard tests are for you. No.
Okay, you should probably go to bed before you hurt yourself. I'll see you in class. Okay. Good night.
Night. Love you.
Oh, she said love you. Whoops. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh God. This is great. This is so great. She does look like she got beat up. Oh, she's gonna live. She lives. She lives. Maggie's being nice. I bet she's losing the baby. Oh God, tell us, tell us, tell us. Oh God. This is Wes.
He's probably sleeping. As soon as he calls, I will let you know, I promise.
I don't know what it means though.
Oh, here it is.
Ah.
Community.
Oh, he's alive, guys. Oh my God.
You sure you don't want an attorney present?
Oh, he's the traitor.
This is wrong. As is this. He said this would cover obstruction of justice.
Oh my.
You want someone to help take her down.
What?
This is the only way I talk.
You gotta be kidding me. He looks like Usher. Oh my God.
Jay Doherty and Khloe Kardashian.
Ah, he's scary.
here.
I'm scared what I'll do if I gotta be alone tonight.
Oh no.
We tell him that if he comes anywhere near this house, he's dead.
And hell is coming with him.
It's not for an eye.
The last episode before we find out who's under the heat.
He's responsible for you losing your baby.
We'll have enough time to know how it all ends.
Wow. I know. I'm wondering if the West thing is an act. I don't know. Or, oh man. Or was, did Laurel write his name down because she was trying to warn them about him? They thought that she was concerned about him. I don't know. This is crazy. This season has been really hard, but I think he could definitely be, this could all be the plan that he's trying to report her or snitch on her. I don't see him doing that either. That was good. There was a lot of twists at the end, which I knew there would be. But yeah, so I think that there's a lot more to this, and I don't think we should be like really mad at him yet because we don't know. But he's definitely alive. He was our survivor of this week, which was very shocking, and my theories are dead at this point. Oh, good job, Ralph. And you definitely thought they weren't going to kill him, so you're absolutely right. So it's hard. It seems like it'll be Frank, but that seems too easy. So now I'm worried about Connor. Yes, I think Laurel is incriminating Wes. I think she's saying he's the criminal because they think she's like concerned about him. But I'm worried. I'm really worried about Connor at this point because Frank is just it's way too easy. Thank you guys so much for being here. We can chat about all of this tomorrow at 5 as long as Shonda's cool with that and she doesn't try to shut us down. But maybe I'll get this new system working so we don't have so many issues. But anyway, thank you guys for being here tonight. I hope to see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern for my live chat. This was so much fun. And now we have so many more things to consider. So I hope you guys have a great evening and I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye, guys.